Hello there, and this is going to be for the replacement of these little strips here. And I'll tell you what, for being little, they're expensive. They're not cheap. This good old Harbor Freight trim kit is all you need, and really only you need the one out of it. But you can see here all of my weather seals, they're deteriorated. What you're looking at is actually the under part. There's a little piece every now and then that's identifying what may have been left. This side is dramatically worse than the other. So whoever owned the car beforehand, this side was definitely to the sun. I will say that you're going to make use of a lot of all your old napkins. Because when you pull this out and you stick your fingers in there, this stuff, it's got this weird, it's deteriorated to almost like it reminds me of like a grease in a way, and just sticks to everything. But yeah, my son and I had pulled off this one here. I mean, literally, these clips were just breaking. Nothing. It was almost like it wasn't really being held on at all. It was just a culmination of all these little ones. And you can see there's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing. I've never seen deterioration like this before in weather stripping on other manufacturers. Even some of the older Fords don't do that like that. But anyway, I left some clips in here so you can see. They just kind of press in. That's it. I think this one we put back in, and this one we just left in, but the other ones came out. Real simple. So what it is, and here's an example for this rear door one here that I'm replacing. You notice there's a clip right there, and all you're going to do, use this handy little Harbor Freight, this kind of, not the smallest one, but it's just a step up, and I just pressed in right there. Okay, when I did, it was so brittle that there's like a little, it's not going to show on here, there's like a little insert, the tab if you will, that completely broke off. So now that's in the bottom of the door. You know, I'm not going to go searching for that. But once you pop that, the rest of it, and what I will suggest is when you grab it, you give it a little torsion this way, torque it a little and pull up, and you don't even need a screwdriver or not screwdriver, but that little tool. Do not use a screwdriver. You're going to wind up scratching all this. Okay, just don't. What I would suggest, and what I'm going to be doing here, this is only the one that they were able to send me thus far. And you can see, let me get straight up right. You can see there's the little tab. Let's see if I can get to come in focus better. There we go. There's that little tab that's on there. So literally that's all you're pressing in. Okay. But once you do, it'll release there. And you can see, just for approximation, it's just slightly off center to the right when you're looking at this pillar cover right here. Okay. Yeah, once you pop that one, this starts coming up. Like I said, you need some, at least in my case, the other side is deteriorated, but this one is just crazy bad. Just need, just grab a few napkins, and see, I don't even need to roll down the window. It just starts coming up. And so what I'll do is since I got this tool here, I'm going to go ahead and, just for reference, you see where that tab is? That's all I'm going to do, is just press in there. Put that down. All right. There we go. Right there. First time I've done this side. Now they were talking about these bend and bend. Pop it where the tabs are. You won't bend it. Okay. And so, yep. And whoever says Harbor Freight, blah, 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 hey, the shit works. If it works, it's all you need. And so, there we go. Look, I have not pre-pulled this out before, but there we go. Let's pull it out. And just for reference, I'm gonna flip that way, and this the same way. Hopefully you can see. I mean, yeah, there's a whole level here that yeah, it's just gone. It's just crazy how cheap that is. But anyway, and that's for the simple replacement. You know, you're probably going to spend more time just like I'm going to clean this up and wax it real quick before I put the new one on. Like I said, I've only got one piece so far, and this back one just completely like I said, my 9-year-old was here with me. We started flexing it, and all the clips popped. You see, it's still got one in here, but yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. I don't know what they were using, who their manufacturer supplier was, but apparently a lot of the Flexes, the F-150s, they have this deterioration problem. I mean, it was just unbelievable how stupid crazy they deteriorated. The next project I will be working on will be these. And right now, just looking at all the various places you can buy. So it's 3 pieces. You've got one of these on each side, and then your centerpiece. Okay, and yeah, once again, it's just crazy. This one I've seen other videos on, and this is a little more extensive to replace. But yeah, and it looks like they have redone, whoever the manufacturer was. They're not using the same crap, but still, it's annoying. You know, I bought this car used, and so I knew I was going to have to replace some certain things on here. I got it way a cheap deal, and I think this is why. They just saw all these deteriorated. They didn't want to replace them, and they probably went and found somebody and said they would do it, but you know, charge them a shitload of labor. You don't need a shitload of labor. The cowling, the front one's going to be probably the most extensive. You know, a couple hours to do that. But yeah, it is just crazy how bad this is. And you don't have to even roll down the windows. Okay, that's the other part. You actually saw me take this one off. Now, but anyway, yep, I'll post this up, and I'll try and post like this is all the left side, driver's side. I'll post something that's got the part numbers. Like I said, Ford Parts Giant, that's where I wound up getting these two with shipping, and that's a big animal in itself. They send you this big ass box. You know, hey, it doesn't get hurt, but you know, that the shipping is one third the cost, maybe 20% of the cost of what you're gonna pay. These two together, I want to say it was like 140 something, and that's tax and shipping. The shipping's like $30, but yeah, easy to replace. You're going to spend more time cleaning, plain and simple, and use the napkins. So thanks to McDonald's, Chipotle, whoever, Wendy's, I'm making use of in my my cleanup here. But hope this helps and everybody sees how simple it is.